Hola, welcome to Fan for Spanish Materials. Today's video is going to be about three expressions we use, which are pretty much connectors. The word and, the word but, and the word on top of that, or you can also call it also. Yeah. So we use them exactly the same way we use like in English. And these expressions are used to add information. So the first one here is the word and, yeah, and is used to add any information no matter what. So any info. For example, él es inteligente y alto. Ella es linda y tacaña. Tacaña is stingy. Ellos son inteligentes y envidiosos. So, anyways, so you can add any info. It doesn't matter, whatever. But this one here, the word but adds info, but is related to the previous statement supporting the statement. So, sorry, not supporting the state. The word but, it's similar because it adds information, but is gonna be uh, the word but is very similar because also adds information, but it's not supporting the previous statement. Yeah. So let's have a look at this example. Él es inteligente, pero muy arrogante. So here the previous statement is like he is intelligent. Good. But very arrogant. So this is not supporting much what happened before the previous statement, right? So this is a way to add information, not supporting the previous thing you said. Yeah. And well, this is exactly the same as in English, right? And the expression y además, or just además, right? It shows like it adds information, yeah, but in this case is supporting the previous statement. So él es inteligente y además muy humilde. So he is intelligent and also or very humble. So it's like complementing what you said before. It's supporting the previous statement. So y además is like and also. You see the word e here, like and also. But also is a you can use a and on top of that, yeah, like which is the one I put here. Y además, and on top of that, yeah. Um, the word además also works like the expression moreover, or when you say furthermore. So also, and it does the same function. It works to add information supporting the previous statement. So, for example, here, él es inteligente y además muy humilde. Además, él es muy paciente. Like, moreover, he's very patient. So I'm adding extra information supporting the previous statement. So these three expressions here, y, pero, y además, or además alone, yeah, if it goes at the beginning after that, uh, are expressions you use to describe or to talk about things and give contrast, in your statements. So you can say bad things, good things, and it's good to use the word and. It's nice. But by using the word pero, the expression pero, and the expression además, you're giving contrast and you're supporting or not supporting the previous statement. So it gives like more contrast to this, to the text or to the sentence or whatever you're saying. So it becomes more pleasant to hear. So yeah. So how to practice this? Easy. We are going to have a conversation with somebody and we're going to talk about you are going to talk about your city. or village or the place you come from. And oh, sorry, quiz the flashcards and notes on writing, please. Do it to practice. So when you describe your city or your village to somebody, you're gonna use the connectors y, pero, además to add information. Yeah. And I highly recommend to start using more the pero and además instead of using y, because y works for any information. So of course it will always work. But if you use pero and además, these two, your sentences are going to have more flavor, and you're going to put contrast. It's going to be nicer. So try to practice the expression pero and the expression además, especially. Yeah. So yeah, that will be it. Have fun and see you in the next video. Hasta luego. Bye bye.